You know what's weird? You know? It's so hard just to be yourself in America. And it's even harder to be a fat person in America. Okay, or just in the world. Okay, in the world, Craig. I just want to have a bit of a conversation because I feel like people don't understand that, you know, if you poke the bear will bite you. But let's go. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and this is another edition of Car Conversation on JayLeesCorner. Okay, how is everybody doing? Happy Thursday. I hope y'all doing a great. Is it Thursday? Y'all think it's Thursday? I hope y'all having a good day. I will possibly be live tonight at 9 o'clock. Tonight, 9 p.m. I think I will be. I wasn't yesterday because it wasn't a lot going on, okay? And I was like, girl, take a day off, okay? But I do believe tonight's 9 p.m. Yes, I will be live for a good old chit chat. But I was like, while driving to work this morning, I want to have a quick conversation with y'all because I feel like people want to ignore the elephant in the room. When people call the elephants, I just said, let's talk about it. Okay, let's discuss. I have been trying to leave the T.S. Madison, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne, recent teacher stuff be, but I was like, I have just a little bit more stuff in me that need to come out. I need to say, okay, but y'all know first thing first, if you have not done so already, take a moment and subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBirds, and all that good stuff. Okay, y'all don't like, comment, share, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, so look, a lot of people have been covering the whole Risa Tisa stuff. You know, Charlamagne and his big back brigade, big back commentary, big backs being desperate, and that. Okay, they have been, you know, also discussing the Jess Hilarious versus T.S. Madison, you know, Jess Hilarious around here being supportive of Charlamagne and his big back comments, even though she always wants some people to protect black women. She had no problem joining in on the commentary that is speaking negatively about a big black woman. Okay, so again, you know, some, not all, some skinny women don't like big women in the first place. I can look. When I see people who don't have plus size friends, I'm like, y'all don't like fat people. Y'all don't like fat people. Some people, you never see them with a plus size friend, a plus size associate. If you don't know no plus size people, that don't mean, well, all my friends in shape. All my friends ain't fat. Well, no. Everybody knows somebody that's plus size, and if you don't like plus size people. Anyway, in my opinion, if it's just my opinion, I think what people are missing with the whole Charlamagne, Jess, Risa Tisa, T.S. situation is the reason, because I had so many people in my comment section on YouTube, in my comment section on Twitter, in my comment section, not on Twitter, I mean on IG, saying, well, if you're upset, just lose weight. Why are you so triggered? Charlamagne didn't say nothing wrong. Maddie is around here a man, and I said, oh, so y'all missing the point? Y'all missing the point? Jess succeeded in changing the narrative because the first narrative was, if Charlamagne feel like Risa was being dumb, that's his opinion. The reason people were upset with his comments was because he kept making it seem like he was insinuating that Risa Tisa's actions were those of only plus size women. When somebody say, oh, that's big back delusion, that's, you know, the big back brigade, all that means, oh, if somebody around here being delusional, they gotta be fat. One person came in my inbox, not my inbox, in my comment section saying, my family, my friend, we always joke about being big backs, and we not even big back. What bitch, then you not even part of the joke. We crack jokes all the time about, we say big back all the time, and we not even fat. Well then, ma'am, that's the point. Okay? People like to make it seem like I can joke about fat people. Well, if you want to, that's fine. But when anyone, like what Charlamagne did, tried to put a whole narrative that what Jess was describing in recent seasons of Who Did I Marry series sounds like what fat women do. That was negative. That wasn't true. It was actually insulting. Because as we know, many of people who not fat go through what Risa Tisa went through. What she went through had nothing to do with her size. And that's the point I think y'all are missing. So y'all come in my comment section, oh, you're triggered, because you're fat. But first of all, bitch, well, I'm not triggered at nothing. I'm not delusional, okay? Secondly, when y'all try to back his statements, that means y'all are delusional too. And when I say that Jess had an agenda, because when plus size women were upset at what he said, just solely trying to insinuate, I'm going to speak slow for y'all so y'all can comprehend. The folks who was in my comment section being crazy, talking to y'all, not all of you, just y'all, okay? Him saying it sounds like big back behavior. What do y'all think that means? And when skinnier people say, well, we say big back all the time and we not fat, well, man, then you not big back. Because this is the thing, if he had no idea what you look like, why does it sound like somebody who has a big back? And that's what he said. I don't know what she looked like. I just assumed it was somebody with a big back. And then when Jess joined in, well, yeah, she looked like Sheila from Why Did I Get Married? It's like people don't want to allow plus size people to just experience life as we do. People like to come at us about our size as if we don't know how big we are. Or as if it is as easy to get a skinny bag as them. Or as if the skinny bag people don't have some of the same issues. Now we can run a list down of people who have dumb tendencies, dodo brain tendencies, the tendency to ignore red flags, the tendency to ignore what does not need to be ignored. We know that comes in all shapes, sizes, colors, ages, all that. So that was the thing. But Jess's agenda, in my opinion, because she don't like T.S. Madison, I do believe that Jess is transphobic. I do believe she don't like trans people, at least trans women. That's my opinion. Just based on her reactions to stuff, her commentary about stuff, and how when Maddie came in support of a plus size black woman with a cooch, when Maddie T.S. Madison came and tried and in support of what Charlamagne said against, a black plus size woman, that was offensive. Because I told y'all, when I heard it 2 weeks ago, I said, well, that was some bullshit. I complained about it before it made the blogs. Because I said, well, that's crazy. Why would you try to insinuate that, that's stuff that only fat people, you know what I'm saying? I said that before. So when Maddie was like, well, yeah, that's some BS. Because people were offended. And why you offended? Y'all just want to be, y'all so sensitive. But I'm not sensitive. Somebody would say, y'all so sensitive. Bitch, who was y'all from? The two of y'all. And secondly, I can be offended at something that's offensive. If a white person would have said, "Oh, somebody robbed the bank and had some beer and some hot wings," that must have been a nigga. If a white person says something sounds like a black person did it, oh, they're racist. Because you tried to, that means they're generalizing something to a whole race of people. So when Charlamagne tried to generalize actions to only fat people, it's like, that's stupid. Anybody can rob a bank with some hot wings. White or black, not just black people. White folk like hot wings too, and beer. I've seen it with my own eyes. So miss me with the bullshit. Jess tried to change the narrative because Maddie happens to be a trans woman. She don't like Maddie. It's clear she doesn't. She tried to change the narrative from people being upset with what Charlamagne said to let's attack Maddie because she's trans and she said it was fake sin. And I'm like, I felt like she wasn't being literal. She meant we're gonna read him. That's what I felt she meant. Period. Because why would she threaten somebody publicly? Why would she do that? And I also feel in the LGBTQI community, they say stuff in a way that is just different. I can't police their vocabulary in that way. When they say something, doesn't mean we're going to physically do. I never felt like she was physically threatening Charlamagne, but to me, Jess' agenda was to change the narrative away from people are upset with you, Charlamagne, for what you said. What do you have to say in defense of yourself? To what Maddie threatened you. And had anybody else said what she said, oh, they would be canceled and blah, blah, blah. She changed the narrative. And then folks did what? They went at Maddie. They then did what? Well, Charlamagne didn't say nothing wrong, because who cares about protecting fat people? Don't nobody care about fat people. Fuck fat people. Was my name. That's what I felt like. You know what I'm saying? She changed the narrative to fit her agenda because she don't like Maddie. And now and also let's call it something. The Breakfast Club, I get radio shows and all that stuff. It's for entertainment. They discuss stuff. I'm not saying they should not be discussing whatever. But the Breakfast Club, since Jess has been on there, Jess has been beefing with people, and I get they do things for clicks and views and listens. I get that too. But where is the interviews? Where is the entertainment? If y'all want to be a shock jock place where the hosts fuss with people consistently and cause arguments and divisiveness amongst the people, then what's the point? I'm like, I don't want to listen to that. I don't. And it's a weird energy with Jess there. And I'm not saying Jess was not a good addition to the thing, but sometimes it's just like three men up there who don't like women sometimes and gonna just rib on people. Sometimes Jess joins in so much with Charlamagne and Envy, I don't see the femininity in her defending women about little BS. Now, folks like to say, well, Angela wasn't any better. You know, sometimes she would just not say nothing. She also sometimes just would not join in. And sometimes when you are on the platform and you feel like you don't have the support and you feel like what you say will cause more of an argument than fix something, you learn to just say, I'm not going to engage. And to me, Jess loves to engage. And she will engage in support of whatever Charlamagne and Envy is saying. And then it's like they all in on a joke. So I'm like, I don't know what the Breakfast Club, what their trajectory will be with this new dynamic. I don't know if there will always be a lowbrow show now that, you know, we're trying to focus on, you know, the quick views or clickbaits and all that stuff. And yes, let's have Jess fussing with somebody and that will be the story, and then folks will come listen to us. I'm gonna tell you like this, I haven't listened to them since recently. I don't think I've listened this week. Like, even when Jess responded to Maddie, I didn't even listen. I'm like, for what? Because the narrative that she wanted was, let's switch it around. Let's not focus on folks being mad at and Charlamagne doubled down on his comments. He didn't Charlamagne is aware that it offended people. He is. However, there's no one to hold him accountable. And even when he apologized, it'll probably be a bullshit as apology. It's hard being a plus size person in the world because people already feel like, well, it's your fault, bitch, lose weight. We should be able to tease you all day. We don't have to respect you when your size is too big. You over the size. You know what I'm saying? That's how folks feel. So I be like, well, bitch, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Wholeheartedly. Kiss my anus. Independently of y'all, I'm at work now. Pulling in. I will see y'all tonight at 9 p.m. We will probably, maybe, possibly finish this conversation then, because who knows what's going to happen throughout the rest of the day. What I want to say is, do not be fooled when people try to change the agenda away from who was originally offended. And that was the point of the conversation. That was the reason Maddie came out and said anything, was because people were offended at him implying that Reesa Teesa's actions are those of only plus size people, big back people. So let's not ignore the fact that that's not true at all. Okay? And for the folks who also said to me, so you up here talking about his wife, how dare you call his wife stupid? If you don't get the comparison that him saying only plus size people believe bullshit and lies, only big back people believe lies and put up with bad men and bad relationships and all that stuff. And my point was, if those big back people are delusional, his wife was stupid for putting up with his stuff. It was a comparison. Because his wife's behavior was big back behavior. But she don't have a big back. I love you all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. I gotta go, y'all. Peace.